Greetings from somewhere. Welcome. I am your host, Dylan. I have accumulated a bunch of bizarre clips, and I am dropping them at the feet of my co-host, Sperg Snake. Hello.
Hey. Okay, good. I had to double check my mute. I've been doing that all week long. Just start talking, and you just saw what happened. You pre-show. I had my reverb and delay on, so it sounded like I was in the middle of a baseball field.
I was saying it in a chapel. We got Chapel Sperg Snake out of here to get the just regular old. And a couple of minutes late, I was on with our buddies 2K and Granny. They are running everything. This All Sucks. And I was like, that's a good name. Covering all these shows that suck in the Dabbleverse. I actually was thinking of doing that, not doing Aaron M. Holt anymore and covering more. I was like, I don't want to do Aaron at all. I don't want to add Karmics and all these people into it. I was going to call it This Show Sucks. But This All Sucks. I'm like, yeah, you guys had the exact same idea I did.
Yeah, and it was right, too. I'm glad you had fun over there. That's Granny is another one. And so is Rob. I mean, Rob will be on, or 2K will be on tomorrow night and tomorrow during the day. On the 11th.
Yeah, I've got a double shot. Yeah. I've been going on the 11s, and I'm sticking with it over on Jib's channel on Rumble. 11 a.m. For a double shot with 2K. Watch along with Dead Snow 2. These are Nazi zombies. I've seen the first one years and years ago, so looking forward to it. A nice suggestion from Trucker Andy, and a nice couple of bucks from Radio God, Radio Shaman, Comedy Shaman, goes by many a name. I swear to God on Larry David, let's kick this hype train off. Indeed, we are going to learn about the hype train. This is my final Aaron M. Holt clip that I cut and we never got to. So first, before we get to that, we have our buddy J Devil telling some jokes. So a little bit of a tease, the main segment coming up after our opening act with some funnies. Well, some attempted funnies, we should say. I don't know if he's yet made an actual funny on the show. Have you've been on at least once when I've featured J Devil jokes, right? All right.
Yes, absolutely.
I've got some J Devil, especially for Luigi Greenberg. He was not a fan of J Devil. That's why it's coming up for him his next time on the show.
Yeah, I was like, I vaguely remembered the name, but as soon as I saw those eyes right there on the bottom part of the screen and the Christmas lights, I was like, oh yes, this guy, I know him. He is very
anytime I see him, I'm like, yes.
Yeah.
Our buddy Matt Hibner, not familiar with Aaron M. Holt, says the Jared Fogle looking snazzy in those Beats by Dre. I don't think Aaron spent his money on Beats by Dre. I think he probably cheaped the fuck out. They call him Touchdown because he's had a touch of the downs. That would be great, actually, if J Devil would do that, Matt. I don't know if he's gonna do it or not.
Thanks, Jerry, and thanks for the retweet. I appreciate you. Yeah, he liked and shared the show.
Absolutely. Thank all of you for tuning in. Thanks for all those getting a few extra eyes by saying, hey, this weird fucker over here, check him out. I'm going to retweet this.
Woman walks out of the shower and winks at her husband and says, I shaved down there. You know what that means. He looks back at her and says, yeah, the damn drain's clogged again.
Delivery.
Okay.
It's all in delivery when telling one-liners like this.
He's doing it in the same as the premise is the same as the punchline. Like it's straight monotone.
Ooh, we should. I need to get an AI voice of Bimmy to do some of these.
I'm telling you, man.
Why is there air?
I think that's a good idea. No, that's all right. I'm just I know you got some ideas brewing, so.
Why is there air conditioning in hospitals? To keep the vegetables cold and fresh.
Boo!
How did Pinocchio find out he was made out of wood?
Got to be a masturbation joke.
Yeah,
His
absolutely.
right hand caught.
Play on. His what?
We're two for some sort of masturbation joke.
His right hand caught fire.
Yep. That's. I think we need to encourage Jay to take this on the road. I don't believe he has tried stand up. You've talked about wanting to do stand up. We see it right here in front of our eyes. Jay Devil wants to do stand up.
Yeah, he's right in the Todd Barry, Stephen Wright delivery style. Do the jokes all deserve to be a material? No, but I think he can hone that down over some practice. He's got framework.
You know how to find a blind man on a nude beach?
He's not really being clear. You know how to find a? Do I know how to find a blind man at the nude beach? The only guy without an erection? You know how to find a blind man at the nude?
Yes,
That's gotta be.
that's what it's going to be. He's going to be the only one without a hard on.
Do you know how to find a blind man on a nude beach? It's not hard.
Okay, there's some
See?
wordplay in there. All right.
Yeah.
You did a thing.
Right, and
I was
again, if he had more of a Stephen Wright style delivery, I think it would work. He's got to just get a little bit of cadence in there instead of just kind of like exhaling it out of his last breath. I think.
Ooh, that's what we need to do. We need to super chat him. We need to send him a TikTok corgi to read some Stephen Wright jokes for us and see how that goes. I don't think the zebra did it is going to be as fun out of him.
I work at a fire hydrant factory. I can't park anywhere near the damn place. There's got to be a little bit. I spilled spot remover on my dog. Now I can't find him.
Radio God is sniffing out a meth user here, and he's from Pennsylvania. You have Philadelphia, you have Pittsburgh, and then you have meth in the middle.
The rest.
Why was the snowman smiling? Because he saw the snowblower coming down the street.
That does sound like a Jackie the Joke Man. All right, Howard, why? Why was the snowman smiling? Because he saw the snow blowing down the street. Nope, still stinks with Jackie's voice.
You got to shorten it up. It's like, he saw the snowblower coming. I got, instead
He saw the
of coming down
snowblower,
street.
then he knew he'd be coming. No, nothing can save this. Not even Jackie Martling.
I started shaking my head like, no, what is, no.
Dad, I'm a good person. I don't deserve the hate. And it just follows me everywhere, all because I'm an atheist. And don't work at the moment. So fucking what? Get over your miserable life and stop hating on someone that doesn't even do anything to you, that didn't even do anything to you.
It sounds like he's learned that didn't do anything to you. That didn't even do anything to you. And every time I play J Devil's jokes, I have this at the end. I find more things about this leave me alone, because it's this one that made me be like, oh, I need to feature this guy. This trolls, stop trolling me. Stop throwing rocks from under that bridge. How dare you? Made me say, J Devil, there's something to you.
Unreal.
Just leave me alone, haters. Like, I'm tired of your shit. You know, it's sad.
I'm sick of this shit.
I'm a good person.
Apparently, I left that in there twice. We don't need to hear that apology 2 times, sir. Billy
I hope
West.
Nobody makes him cry. Go ahead.
I haven't seen him cry so far on any of the speed dating. He's even more autistic on the speed dating. We've seen him once. I've got him on another one. I'm searching him out. I'm trying to find him on some more speed dating. But Billy West as Jackie, that's how I learned to do a Jackie impression. I had no Jackie laugh impression until, and it's really funny listening to Billy just doing a laugh impression. It's very infectious.
Yeah, Billy's tops in my book. I really appreciate his talent.
Poor Billy and his freakish hair plugs. He got in
Oh
on the
no,
Stern
really?
Show sponsor of hair plugs. The Stern Show fucked over so many people. They had a cheapo mall hair plugs place that gave discount to all the show staff. I think it was Billy. Who the fuck else got him? There were a few people on staff that just got absolutely mutilated by these budget hair mall hair plug people.
No, it's awful. That's awful to hear. Just shave.
It I knew a guy. It looked like Barbie hair. I couldn't take my eyes off of it. It's like, oh my
Like
god, you got
patches
in
like that.
on those early '90s. Yeah, just a patch. It must have been like the first round of hair plugs that this guy got, and it looks like doll hair. Just someone took a big patch of hair here, big patch of hair. Terrible.
It's terrible, man.
So on to our buddy Aaron M. Holt, the Jared Fogle lookalike, as Matt believes he is. I think this clip goes for a while, if I remember correctly, and we're not on TikTok, so we want this. No, not that view. I'll figure out which view we want. That view is what we want
All right.
as
The
we
regular
get
one.
to the hype train. Come on. Nope, I did it wrong.
Aaron got new headphones from Johnny Crutches for Christmas last year. So he does have a pair of nice cans, as it were. Oh, and those are them.
But does Slam Piece have some nice cans?
No, Slam Pig.
April didn't have nice cans, but she was as thin as a skeleton, so she had that going for her.
Oh, yeah.
Want to stop missing these goals because we're been missing quite a bit. Vince Griswold
that's going
says
on right
hype
now,
train
too.
for money.
Just missing those goals. This is evergreen, missing those goals.
Yeah, it's neat. Yeah, 100%. You can drop anywhere, and this is what's going on.
Was Jesse Ventura always missing out of one of those? He's got
No.
4 Jesse Venturas, but this one's missing out of the box.
No, I think one of the kids got to one to play with. They were probably reenacting old Opie and Anthony and Jim Norton riff-raff hair jokes.
Thank you for your service, riffraff hair.
Yeah, that was
And this-
so good. I don't know.
This also reminds me, I stopped covering Aaron around the time he started calling them toe nations. I think I was
Unreal,
able to
dude.
make the joke once of Yosemite Sam's toe nations. Toe nation second,
Don't
Freshie,
know.
have a second.
Aaron is a fan of using the phrase cotton picker.
Oh, yes. I remember the age I realized all those times my grandfather was calling me a cotton picker. Wait a minute. A cotton picker is a field worker. Oh, that's what he was calling me all this time. The field workers.
That's right.
Oh,
Excellent.
that's right. I was going to do a hype train tonight because Chad said that I abandoned the hype train. I haven't abandoned the hype train. We have rules for the hype train, and we haven't met them yet. There have to be 7 $5 gives or more in 5 minutes.
Okay, we're not done yet.
7.
7 $5 gives at minimum in an amount of time. So $35. We need at least $35 in 7 minutes.
Or in 5 minutes
In 5 minutes.
for us to hit the hype train. So what are we at? 1, 2, 3. Like we've had 3 in the last 1 minute. So over the next 4 minutes, we have 4 or more $5 gives. We
That's
got ourselves
$5
a steel
gives.
toe
Okay,
hype
got it.
train, boys and girls. All right, 145 away from tonight's goal. Shut me up, stop my begging ass, and throw in some money to PayPal, Streamlabs, or Venmo. And let's
Dude,
see.
I
saw a
just went over
DSP
this with
clip.
Granny. No one
Yep.
gives on Streamlabs. Just stop saying it.
And yeah, I like because I do have Streamlabs like as a plugin for some stuff, and there you can tip. There's no way I would. Nobody uses it. No one uses it. Not anymore. For a while, but not anymore.
So we started going over what's on this whiteboard, but being that Matt is brand new, he doesn't know what's going on.
Oh, yes.
That is his
That's chicken scratch.
His absolutely psychopathic handwriting. Sometimes his girlfriend Slam Piece writes up there, and it doesn't look half bad. So,
Wait,
yes.
I have a question. Because I can't see as well as you maybe, but is it still the fancy steel toe on the top? It looks like there's something else instead.
On the top of the
April's
whiteboard?
old hand. Yes. For a while, there was a nice, well-written steel toe in clean letters that clearly wasn't his, and I'm under the impression that it was April's, and it stayed up there for a long, long time until he changed it.
Yeah, whenever there is actual non-crazy person handwriting, he definitely didn't do it. At the top here, the Chad Buzamak Top Toe Nations.
Oh, yeah.
So it was named after the person who gave him the most money, the beloved chatter, Chad Buzamak.
Oh, yeah.
And then all the other ones are just the names of the top givers. There we see $100, $50 at number 3. So looks like we've got a 3-way tie with $50 of Gray Duckling and Stephanie and the rest.
Yeah, he was gamifying his chat as a, trying to get him to donate, trying to make it look like other people were donating high. It's funny because I know he sees other shows do that. There are other shows that are like, oh, come on, you guys. Are you going to let Steel Toe make Dylan look bad and not donate any money to Dylan while there's $50 on his lowest tier? This heck. And then people will, throw a $5 or whatever. And then
You're making me feel dirty.
Well, he's the one that's dirt. Yeah. Oh, good. I pointed the right way this time. He's the one that's dirty. Look at what he's doing. They're just trying to play. But there are other people that, can screw with their chat, and he can't. Like, he has to literally bully his chat with the Streamlabs, Venmo, PayPal. What else?
He speaks to them like children. All the time, speaking to them like children. So that's why he thought that gamifying, that be the number one donator, be the number one gifter, which worked on some people. It got some people to give more. I think he's since turned on Chad Buzamak, if I remember correctly.
Yes, and that's correct too. He did turn on Chad Buzamak, but to make it less dirty and that it's a thing, YouTube is rolling that out in their chats too. You'll see it now and again. They're offering XP for you to chat in the chat and trying to get you to interact more and drive up interaction so they can then charge more for ad revenue.
Matt also is unaware of the evolution of the Steel Toe set. This was a downgrade from a piece of shit. Like, we thought he could not get any worse with his physical backdrop. And then he introduced this. And
oh, yeah.
The thing he's got going on now, it's not worse, but it's not better either. Like, it doesn't look right. It looks like he's at the public access radio television station.
And he had to get rid of that old Steel Toe backdrop because literally there was only one person left that was still doing Steel Toe morning show. Corey had left. That other Oz had left, and Johnny is like the last one. But he had pictures of all. April left. April's picture was still on the back. Like, he had to get rid of it because there were bad memories were attached to it.
Thank you, Radio God, for a second $5 and getting a tad of a gamifying going. Come on, guys. I can't be the only one. I can't be the only one with a job here.
We're going to start doing some FinDom on the chat. There we go. Let's shake them out.
I'll throw you a... go ahead, sir.
Because we were talking about gamifying the chat. Yeah, Twitch is doing an excellent job of that. The longer you watch, you earn points, and then you can play pre-approved media drops from the streamer, like in the middle of their stream.
Giving them like the little video drops. That's a big help. Like, when is YouTube going to allow pictures? Maybe that's a thing that they're like, oh, we don't want dirty pictures, but there's people. I'm still having trouble pointing, like with their avatars that have goatsies and such.
Right down here, yeah.
So yeah, big old thanks to Radio God for the $10 so far tonight.
Thanks for the super chat, super chat, super chat.
If we get a few more of these, we're gonna have a hype train of our own.
Yay.
7 $5 in 5 minutes. At least 7 $5 donations in 5 minutes is where we are to how to get this hype train going.
We can get a win. Turd Burglar says he actually called you a bitch and said your hype train sucks. I know. What am I gonna say though? Like, what can you say when you're fucking in a slump?
Oh, and Real Media, if you do start clipping me, the speed dating segments are fucking gold. The 2K episodes, we get into a lot of silliness. There's if you decide to,
like I am, like I can't be delusional. I'm fucking in a slump right now. We've never missed 3 goals in a week before, and in the last 7 days, like if we missed tonight,
I know. I like that.
The first time we've seen him in the old set miss 3 goals a week. And I love his faces.
Your indignation when he was like, "We never miss 3," because you're just like, "Ha, yeah, right," because you know it's true. You know he's missed them, and it's happening now. At least through the YouTube end, he's making less than $50 to $70 every show now via the YouTube, not counting gifted. Oh yeah, give me a V-neck.
that's 3. No, that's 4. Fuck, bro. Let's get this thing moving. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Like Andrew Sons.
That's the most downtrodden and least energy I've heard him say. I'm glad I kept it. I've got to take that out when I'm begging for money.
It's been a minute since I watched anything Aaron, so yeah, that break was good because I'm not kidding, man. Sometimes I got to stop when Melton's doing it because it just is so frustrating to hear him. Like you got a 7-minute clip. That's enough. We get it. I don't know, man. I have no idea what this guy's doing.
Get this thing moving. Streamlabs, PayPal, Super Chats, Rumble Rants. Like Andrew Son's one of those guys who.
Oh, he got energy in his voice too quickly. I was hoping that downtrodden Streamlabs, he can tip.
That was so good.
Different places.
PayPal, Venmo.
Yeah, the thing about these people's finances, and he's become Dark Side Phil in so many ways, is that Phil has a hell of a house payment, and people actually following the money. He makes over $100,000 a year, but he's always fucking broke. So there's just shady bookkeeping going on with these people like Aaron and Darkside Phil, who I don't know. I need to feed the Ricada kids more than SpaghettiOs this week, guys. Come on, my kids, they've got the full-on spaghetti, but help us out. Let's get those raviolis to the Ricada kids with some super chats, huh? Actually, April's gone, so he's enemies with Ricada at this point.
He's like, hey, it's fucking Johnny's fault, man. Well, there's no Johnny tonight. He says, job idea, bitch-made internet talk show host who moonlights as a boxing instructor. I say horrible things because it toughens you.
I did not think about that, Radio God, of a $300,000 house in Minnesota. That does sound like a fucking mansion, now that you speak about it.
Well,
that
and
sounds,
depending on when he... Oh, go ahead.
Like wildly, I was just going to say wildly way over necessary for what he's got.
He streamed from his backyard before. It's a shared backyard, like... It looked like a reverse cul-de-sac where the street kind of loops around a collective greenery behind him. There are model homes like fabric, the cookie cutter style. I would, depending on when he bought that house, I would guess his mortgage is anywhere between $200 and $400 a month. It's not that high, but he also has child support, and he's paying for whatever streaming services. He's paying his electric bill, gas, water, sewer. Those are all, well, maybe not, I don't know, depending on what kind of deal he signed, what he's responsible for. It's more than what he's pulling in. That's
when
for
I
sure.
was down the Dark Side Phil rabbit hole, the fact that he didn't purchase, he's not paying enough to the garbage company. He could get a bigger dumpster and not have to go to the dump like once every other month. It's a whole fucking ordeal and rigmarole. And all he needs is to pay more for sanitation per month.
Jeez.
He says, job idea, bitch-made internet talk show host who moonlights as a boxing instructor. I say horrible things because it toughens you up. It's not as abusive as it sounds. That's nice. So I get hit with a fucking wrench and you tell me, no, it's good for you. It toughens you up.
You can dodge a
This is
ball,
like,
you can dodge a
your
wrench.
version of a boy named Sue. I get it. Jake with $5 over on PayPal. Thank you so much, buddy. That helps as well. One more. We get one more $5 drop. We got 20 seconds, and then we start a hype. 30 seconds, and we start a hype train. If we get one
I just
more,
like
No, I was
outsider
wrong.
view.
It wasn't. It's not just 20 seconds. You got 10 extra seconds. Come on, get it in for a hype train, guys.
Oh no, yeah, and he doesn't play the music anymore, which it's significantly worse. He needs to play the MIDI file of "Come on the Train and Ride It." Ba-na-na-na-na.
I associated that with Chad. Chad stole
I know,
it, so
that's
I
'cause
guess it's
stole
his
it.
now.
And here's the thing: I think it's a Twitch thing, really, but Royce from Revenge of the Sis, I think, was also doing it on YouTube as like a goof kind of sort of thing, and then he was doing it too. That's where he.
Oh,
It's like, all
Chad,
right, I'll
it
just do
stopped
that.
being a goof. It
was a
ceased
thing.
to be a goof very quickly.
Corporate
$5
Carl's on the hype train. Look at this goofball, and then he throws Carl's stupid LinkedIn picture up there.
more in the next 20 seconds. We've got ourselves a hype train, and we're 130 away from tonight's goal. All right. We've got 15 seconds.
Oh, Matt's never seen this countdown.
10.
This is every show that he has a countdown like this when he doesn't hit the goal. You see his eyes just very like, man, I was gonna have the goal. Damn it. Come on, guys. One more minute. Well, he doesn't get this downtrodden. Usually he's trying, he's clapping. Come on,
guys. Let's rally
Come
up here.
on.
Streamlabs, PayPal, Venmo. Yeah. He does have energy a lot of the time.
He does do this countdown, but usually not this downtrodden. Like he's losing faith that the hype train will happen at this point.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's hit refresh on everything. Are we getting a hype train or no? One dono away from a hype train. Shit.
Oh,
Didn't get it.
Let me just
Hang on.
refresh my PayPal. If it came in through PayPal, we could still have a hype train, guys.
yeah. You just caught because that's what I said. All right, let's check PayPal and see. Refresh. No.
Aaron Imholt
Oh,
actually used to cover Dark Side Phil. Those clips still exist. He would make them separate clips. So over on his channel, you can see him like peering into his future of bitching about this guy begging for money and adding nothing. And then side by side with him today doing the exact fucking thing.
Didn't get the hype train. Oh, well. 130 away from tonight's goal. We got a little bit closer. Hopefully. Oh, wait. Big Chris with $5. You know what? I think that means hype train. Everybody get on the hype train. Let's
Super crazy. Super crazy from the Dark Side Phil world. Covered Aaron a couple of times. So maybe there is a little opening for the Dark Side Phil people to see him regularly. Because, oh, look at Aaron. He's about to do the hype train. This is what we've been waiting for. This is what we've been talking about.
Let's get our music. Off we go. I got my train
type-
horn.
Oh, he plays the game.
Everybody
Here we
throw
go.
in your super chats and your Rumble rants and your PayPals. We're going on the fucking hype train, baby. Fuck Chad Zumach's hype train. That gay shit with his Jane Fonda. We got white boy dancing. We got a horn. He doesn't have a fucking horn. Show me a horn, Zumach, you bitch.
The kazoo?
I'm sorry. It's
the
a duck
kazoo is
call,
your
I
train
think.
horn? Oh, okay.
I think it's a duck call. He needed
I'll agree
something
with
he
you.
can use for both things, right? Like, I'll use this as a train horn and when he goes to his hockey games.
King Yeti
King.
found us from our coverage of Aaron Imholt. It's my final video. We have learned the rules of the hype train, and he just got it. He got 7 $5 tips in 5 minutes or less. So it's hype train time.
Correct me if I'm wrong, Eddie, but I think he was one of the Aristococks too that were around. They got all of them got fed up with Aaron for a while. Bulls us back over there.
I forgot about the Aristococks. I think they performed live with him, didn't he?
They blew him off. They
Good.
didn't come together. It was like 4 dudes trying to coordinate from out of state and get somewhere and blah blah blah. You know, logistics.
Oh, not just 500 a show. Like, I'm told of these Twitch days before he got kicked off of Twitch when he was pulling in like thousands and thousands, like 10,000 plus a month over on the Twitch days, which I've only heard by rumor, but apparently he was fucking pulling it in after getting fired from radio before getting fired from Twitch.
Yes, and that's the thing. Oh God, I can't place the time, but early on I was like, he has a cushion. He's not stupid with his money. He has I don't know what to call it, but like, I know he has a set amount he tries to stay at, and that's what makes it, when he gets below 5K in his savings or whatever count it is, he's like, fuck, I got to start hustling and get it back up to 6 or 7. And then he's like, whew. You know, I don't think he's hurting as bad as he lets on. There's no way, because he just went to fucking Florida. I mean, it was Key West or whatever, but still.
And anytime these court cases have come up, he talks about the hit that he took, but it doesn't really seem to hurt him that bad. He has the cost whenever he has to pay anything out of the blue. I think he's done paying for his ex-wife's truck at last. He was paying for that for a while.
I had
Conductor.
some salutes to King.
Conductor of the year on the hype train right here. Professor Tie-Dye is on the hype train. He says you like cum. Look, people harass the conductor from time to time on the hype train. It happens.
We know you
Who's
like
getting
it.
up-
That is before the big eating Riqueda's cum scandal.
Oh, God.
Which, by the way, if you remember how that first happened, it was just a fucking joke that Tukey was making with Riqueda on the line. Has he tasted your seed? And there's something to it. He has licked April after she got the seed, I believe is where we're at. What we believe has happened based on their fucking each other's wives.
on the hype train.
No, I didn't back it up, did I? I've got to back it up to where he says about the cum. Yep, there it was. It was a chat.
Tie-Dye is on the hype train. He says you like cum. Look, people harass the conductor from time to time on the hype train. It happens. Who's getting on the hype train? And who's throwing money at the hype train? And what message would you like to send for the hype train? Get after it. Here we go. We got this, and we got the can rattling segment. Hype train time, baby. No losers on the hype train. Just the winners. Throw a little money in my hand. Throw another log on the fire. It's a steam-powered locomotive, don't you know? It's not cum-powered.
That's why Johnny has those
train
glasses.
says,
He's shoveling coal on the fucking hype train. It all
I
fucking
thought it was
makes
gonna.
sense, man.
I thought you were going to go for a cum-powered train joke, and he's not getting cum in his eye. For those who missed me on Granny earlier, Johnny Crutches is now wearing some steampunk glasses right out of Wild Wild West, and he's crying again. That's why he needs to do a show with merch. Actually, I do remember when we covered Johnny crying. As Matt is saying, needing to check some of this out. 20 episodes I've got of covering this fucking guy. So from there, you can branch off to all the other people covering him. And just a little reminder, we are going to be on Rumble exclusive coming up in about 20, 30 minutes or so. Do a watch along with a couple fun shows. Get a Life, Chris Elliott. That always puts me in a good mood. And Tales from the Crypt, I still haven't looked those up. So if they're not on YouTube, it's funny. I can't show YouTube on YouTube. I get in trouble for you showing YouTube on YouTube. So,
I know. It's so fucking, I hate it.
take it away, Aaron, while we are all frustrated.
So,
Like everybody on the hype train says, like, come, it's Steam, and we want respect. All right.
Steam come. Okay.
Hop on the old hype train. Don't make Zumok's hype train better than mine. Bouncing Toast becoming a member on the hype train says, I like cum too. No! Guys, this is not the I like cum hype train. No. Teddy Schleifer.
If it isn't, quit talking about it, dummy. I promise you, this isn't the hype train. It's not. Despite the way it's looking, it's not. I know it's covered in drippy white gooey stuff, but it's not the hype train. Look the other way. Now give me money.
Oh, come on. We'll play it, damn you. There it
With
goes.
549, he's on the hype train. 120 away from tonight's goal as the hype train continues. Who else is jumping on? Only winners on the hype train. The conductor really wishes you would stop making cum accusations. But hey.
It hadn't come out yet.
Not even close either. He changes sets again, and then it comes out. A pun intended, I guess.
Like, this is, he knows he's guilty of having cum in his mouth. He didn't drink it from the faucet. He got it off of the ground, off of some tits rather, but you get it.
Beggars can't be choosers. Hype train continuing on. More wins for the toe. That's what we're looking for. Holy shit.
All right,
the train
dude, hold
isn't
that real
pulling
quick.
into the station for another minute.
Because I have that now.
And you know what I call that? Another win for the toe.
Did I play through? Yes, it did. Okay.
Yes, sir. I heard that. And where's my buddy? Oh, there he is.
Just take the loss, Mr. Toe Man.
That's the total yin to the yang. 100%. I love it.
I lost interest. He gives a membership on the hype train. Get out of the way. Oh, no. There's a John Gall Bunny on the hype train.
I'm sorry. I can't.
And that's
stop
a picture of
laughing at this clown.
Wow, a lot has happened since I cut this clip.
Get off the tracks. They're going to accuse me of a hate crime. Bouncing Toast with $5. The horn's running out of juice on the hype train. No, Sam Show, I said juice. 115 away from the goal as we cut into it on the train. There's only one hype train, baby, and it's the Steel Toe hype train. All aboard!
Now that's a flat out lie. Chad has a hype train. You can say Chad has a stolen hype train. You've got the original hype train.
I
the
believe it
only
was
hype
heisted.
Indeed, it was a heck of a train heist.
Sumox hype train is for queers. If you agree, hop on our hype train, baby. Big Chris is.
The people who are into Zumox hype train get cum directly out of the penis. I do not. I get it off of my wife's tits, who he just got done fucking.
On the hype train with 5 gifted memberships. 105 away from tonight's goal.
105.
Because of the hype train. Kids with a basketball on the goddamn tracks. It's a good thing we're pulling into the station. Thank you for the hype train, boys and girls.
5 gifted.
I will admit this. I need to get cool videos and shit, like Zumok has.
I'm sorry.
That was actually the perfect thing to take us out of that segment. That was the end of my Aaron Imholt hype train clip, and I knew I held on to that for a reason. I knew not to get rid of that, even though we were done covering Aaron on the regular. You might have won your way back on the show, Aaron. I might check you out very infrequently, but good Lord, that reminded me why I started covering them regularly. Well, people watched. That was one thing. About quadruple the people watched me covering Aaron, of me just having fun. And
yeah, he is an attraction.
It was fun up until a point. Just like Aaron's book. Not Aaron, Rolf's book. James Rolfe. I love plugging that because watch me go through a mental breakdown. Episode 5, 6, 7. Watch me just having a terrible time questioning all of my life choices. Well, this was.
I'm so sorry, man. Yeah, I was so it got you first, and I started there. It was later on when it just kept going. Like, it doesn't change until late in the book, and he starts making the movie and talks a little bit about that. But the style of writing and the way he presents it doesn't change at all. That was a terrible autobiography.
We still haven't decided which one we're doing next. The choreography, of course, once I was reminded that existed, it was like, yeah, and Corey definitely reads them himself. That has to be a thing. There's no way Corey would be like Artie Lang and be like, enough of this shit. Just have Gary and Levy do it.
Matt Hibner is also a fan of Jim and Them. I watch Jim and Them videos, and I forgot to mention to you, and I'm only really mentioning because Radio God and a couple other people, Jim and Them are on Super Tips. They were on the leaderboard because Melton's gamifying his shit too, and I didn't know that. Like, I wasn't paying attention because they don't have the QR code blasted up in the fucking corner. It's very tiny.
Like every other show does.
Yeah, no, they don't. It's very small in the corner, but they're using it too. And I was like, oh shit, dude. Like,
I think it's time I get on that.
Well, one of the reasons Melton's not. Oh, go ahead.
But one of the reasons that I wasn't getting on Super Tips, because I was like, this is kind of circumventing Super Chats. This might be a problem, but Super Tips have been around for like a year or so now, and YouTube hasn't made any waves of it. So
he said he got permission. He said he got permission, and also it's a monopoly thing. Like, there has to be other avenues that you can make on stream. You know, YouTube can't stop you from accepting money elsewhere. Streamlabs works, that you don't need to be monetized on YouTube to accept money from Streamlabs or PayPal. So you're kind of getting, it's very much like Streamlabs. And there's other ones too. I was made aware another one is called Power Chat. And it's almost exactly like Supertip in a lot of ways, except Supertip offers the AI voices and a bigger cut. But at the same time, AdSense is what kind of keeps people afloat. You know, if you're running clean videos, that's where you can make extra just base
And
income.
I've also just been thinking about the fun that can be had with the James Rolfe AI voice. That's obviously the first one. We have the book. We have hours to feed this AI machine to
Willy
this
tweak
AI
it.
machine.
So, and you are all in a good position because you're not like in a rush. So when it gets rolled out and worked out, because I guess there's like, now they got to upgrade servers because it's getting popular. So that kind of shit. There'll be a phone app and some other stuff. I'm totally shilling, but I got the same idea you do. I got voices in my head. I have voices in my head that I need to have made into AI. How about that?
What are you, Randy Orton or something with those voices in your head?
But dude, my face is so red from laughing at Aaron. Thank you so much.
Absolutely. We will come back to him in a few months. Let's not do that anytime soon, because he wore us the fuck down eventually.
Oh, yeah.
And I do have one more compilation to get over here on YouTube. Thank you all for joining in here on this late night on the East Coast. Getting towards little in the nighttime over on the West Coast, and we're going to do a watch along. I still haven't gotten the links ready, so watch me bumblefuck around. Oh, and I do have a Rumble exclusive video covering some of the news that's been going on, war, protests. That's a little compilation. News from around the world, the newsreel here before the feature presentation. That's what's coming up on Rumble, but we do have one more compilation. What do I call this? From Mild to Madness is the name I gave this compilation. So, not starting out too crazy, but we'll get there. We're getting there. Boobies. I don't have any boobies this time. I do need to throw together a compilation of the Facebook boobies, because I had ads coming up for like breastfeeding moms that are obviously just there to show off titties. And once you stop and take a screenshot of one, then it just starts feeding you more. So I got a bunch of Facebook titties on my phone that I need to throw together as part of the Rumble compilation, because that's part of the fun. And I can't be got to remember not to stream on Twitch. I'm currently streaming on Twitch. You, Twitch, will not be streamed to when there's boobies. I haven't been told I'm in any trouble for streaming Tales from the Crypt on Twitch. And our buddy Matt is one of the few people to join us over there on Twitch. I thought we agreed. Only for more super chats if you get more boobies. So hopefully that didn't run off another 5 people there as we get to this lady.
I will say it again, they eat them in the United States too.
Oh, that's one of those.
Yes, really. Their favorite toys, they like anything that's like a treat built into like a chew toy. So if it's like they have to make an effort to get to it because it's like covered in something, like they like those. Who's this? Yo mama. That's who this is.
Fuck yeah, she got jokes.
But they're not supposed to have hamster balls. I don't wink. I wish. What is that cutie? It's a guinea pig.
But unfortunately, we do not have any pan flutes this time. Guinea pigs without pan flutes are just disappointing.
Yeah, that's true. I also enjoy the hamster rave. This always impresses me. I don't know why. I love watching people. Like, this isn't snow, but you see that's typically going to be sand in the summertime.
Actually, this is snow. This was during a freak cold storm. So that beach, that is indeed snow that they're making sand castles out of. Snow castles.
Yeah, that's crazy to see snow on a beach like that. Like, that's a really cool juxtaposition. Oh, look at me.
This is insane to do in snow right now. I can't believe that this is happening.
Come to Cleveland. There's
it's
snow
crazy.
8 months out of the year.
No. This
You
is
could build a
Gulfport,
skyscraper
Alabama.
before January.
You got snow 8 months out of the year, and beaches 0 months out of the year.
We got beaches. They're just
not
great. We don't talk about them.
There's a reason that I thought you had no beaches. It's better off if you didn't.
Florida, to Alabama. We got 32 miles of beach here in Alabama. This is probably 20 feet of it. But
Oh, Bama.
it is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, which is why
So southern Alabama, right up against Florida here. So Panama City might have got some snow if this lady got some snow.
I canceled all my meetings to do this today.
That made me happy. He was like, fuck work, I'm going to play in the snow. What up, sex
I
man?
never get to play in the snow ever on the beach. I'm playing on the snow on the beach. Young Bleeding Gums Murphy.
Oh, good reference.
You are Lisa Simpson. My feet are tired. I'm gonna sit by you if that's okay. I'm done with this standing by you. I know it's in the song, but nah. I'm gonna sit by you.
It would be hilarious if somebody put a mustache on him and he just got really pissed. No mustache.
We've only seen one special lady get upset about the mustaches.
Man, appreciate that, man. Appreciate all the love, man.
But that special lady
these
was
are my
so
favorite.
upset about the mustaches that we've got a little jingle.
Thank you for the super chat. Brilliant that mustache.
And that goes for our buddy Radio God. He has now got 2 jingles for his 2 $5 super chats. And we could modify those rules. If we get $5 super chats within 7 days, we'll have a hype train. So up until next week, if we get 5 more $5 chats in, we'll have a hype train. I do need to find that MIDI sound file. I love that no copyright, come on ride that train song he's got.
Yeah, and he was getting away with the Bret Hart intro by playing somebody else's cover of it.
That's right.
You showed me this guy last time too. He's pretty good.
He has got quite the charismatic dance.
Because we both commented that is beyond like what the '90s rat tail we used to see. Like some kids would have like their whole
A
haircut
possum
just-
tail. I'm remembering bringing this to you because what's above a rat tail? It's that, a possum tail.
He's got it going. And I hate that I enjoy dance music.
When I started really loving pop music again, Shut Up and Dance With Me. I should not love that song as much as I do, but I'm like, this is a perfect pop song. Thank you, whatever the fuck that band's name was. And thank you, Carl Hamburger, for covering it. Thank you, Annie. Walk the Moon. Shut Up and Dance With Me. So we have seen we have seen one of these guys before, and he this is one of the guys that picks up things for money. They're having a battle. Speaking of ways to beg for money, over on TikTok, you get in these battles, and the way to win the battle is by people give you gifts, which are equivalent to super chats. So give me super chats to help me win is what we're at here with these two guys in India or Stanistan, one of those countries over there.
Oh, this guy's running around with a... Okay, it's not a small cake.
I do believe he's running around based on the tips he's getting as well. Because these guys usually lift things for money. So I think the guy on the right is walking back and forth for a rose or a piece of corn. Yum, yum, yum. One of those.
The guy on the left looks like he's trying to summon a demon.
Looks like a rain
Plastic cup
dance.
demon. Yes, he could be trying to get it to rain. On the other guy. Possibly.
And they've made 21 cents and 58 cents from doing this nonsense. Okay. Not as profitable as some of the other battles that we've seen on this channel.
There's been some good like freestyle rappers and shit, and it was impressive. Oh man,
you're right, Captain Miserable. He's doing the Elmo near, far. Near, far. So we've got some more clips coming up over on Rumble, and Matt Hibner says he has something cool to send us in the future. It's cooler than a super chat. You've already sent us something cooler than a super chat. The Dylan from Somewhere, a horror short over on Matt Hibner's channel. It is better put together. Like this past weekend, I saw the latest Troma movie. It's awful, like all Troma movies. They have the lighting is all fucked up. Just basic shit that Matt Hibner put together. I think it's only like 3 minutes long. The Dylan from Somewhere, a little horror short, much better composed than the newest Troma film.
Yeah, there's a few shorts over there. Psychics for Dummies, and I can't remember the name of the other. I feel so terrible now because I did have another one in mind. Yeah, and like you mentioned earlier, there may be room for a part 2.
Yeah, I believe that was on another stream where he left it open that the Dylan from Somewhere could be returning for another edition. So I'm just going to babble for a little bit as I get ready to take us off of YouTube. Thanks for getting our numbers up there tonight, folks. And over on Rumble, not a lot of people join us on Rumble because I know the feeling. Like Rumble, I'm over here on YouTube. I could see what happened on the Creep Off earlier today. I didn't watch it yet. But come on over to Rumble, and that's where we'll be tomorrow for the watch along with. And actually, we're going to attempt to stay on Twitch. When boobies aren't included, we attempt to stay on Twitch. Actually, I don't know if there's boobies in this episode of Tales from the Crypt. I didn't preview it ahead of time. It's not a lot of them have boobies, but enough of them have boobies to be like, there might be titties in here. I might be over on Twitch showing some titties. I'm not exactly sure.
I'm sure there will be some gratuitous objectification of Boobo, because well, not necessarily. There are some where it's just, the turn of events kind of contradictory thing. But they did work it in with Demi Moore and Leah Thompson. Not boobies, but being... Ooh.
Yeah, I'm trying to remember which ones have boobies, because that used to be big to me. That's why I remember so much of, I should get rid of this. I didn't realize I had that up the whole time.
We were over top of the important stuff, that's for sure. And your RMTP was covered. That's why they do that. See, YouTube was looking out for you there. I'll give them credit.
Thanks, YouTube. And thanks for hosting us here, YouTube. We'll be back tomorrow night. I'll be back with 2K. Thursday morning? Yes, morning. I'll have a co-host audition with a normal gay man apologizing for those annoying gay men. I've plugged this a couple of times. If I've lost the link, I'm going to kick myself so hard in the fucking ass. I'm almost positive that I have the link in a nice, safe place. And the Rumble
It's
down
in the
bottom
description.
there. And yeah, it's in the description of this
I still don't
episode
have
as
one.
well. And
I'm just gonna copy paste.
we're going over there. We'll be doing stuff. Sperg Snake doing stuff on Mondays with his games and some random pop-ups. You might be somewhere tomorrow. Is that confirmed yet that you're going to be on a show tomorrow?
I'm definitely doing. I'm gonna probably be doing double duty. The one no end, but Quadfather will be on between 8 and 10. So and I've been over there. That's where I get my like today we watched Darren and Holt. That's where I kind of get that fixed now. It's kind of because he has clips ready. He just needs me to show up and look pretty. I can handle that.
Ooh, Annie's lurking over in the Rumbles. You can lurk over in the Rumbles with her, and you can just come stand right up. You don't even need to lurk because we're coming over there right about now. Well, we are there right now. We're coming over there exclusively right about now. Thank you for joining.
The fool goes there on the sea, painting the walls with shades of green, laughing loud, causing sweet destruction, building walls of knowledge. People whispers in it, guided through